Welcome to Pattaya Info News, your trusted voice for stories that shape our community and reveal the pulse of life across Chonburi and beyond. Today, we bring you 4 developing stories, from shocking road incidents to decisive environmental action, to student achievements and a dramatic police raid that shook Pattaya. The morning calm of Sri Racha was shattered by screeching tires and the sickening sound of metal against asphalt. At about 8 a.m., on Sri Racha Nongko Road, a mother and her young son, on their way to school, were struck head-on by a motorcycle moving against traffic. Rescue teams from the Sawang Prateep Foundation and paramedics from Somdej Prabaroma Raja Tevi Hospital rushed to the scene. 2 motorcycles lay twisted on the ground, their engines still warm, debris scattered across the road. The reckless rider, 52-year-old Mr. Jamras Krase Som, had been driving the wrong way, weaving through lanes before suddenly cutting across into oncoming traffic. He collided directly with Miss Ornicha Yatbamrung, age 30, and her school-age son riding pillion. The impact threw all 3 from their bikes. Miss Ornicha suffered severe head trauma and was found unconscious, bleeding heavily. Her son escaped with only scratches, but her mother's condition was critical. Emergency responders stabilized her before rushing both to the nearest hospital for treatment. CCTV footage told the truth clearly, showing Mr. Jamras riding on the wrong side, crossing the median and blocking their path. Yet, Mr. Jamras later insisted he had been riding correctly and that the mother and son had crashed into him from behind. Police say the video evidence leaves no doubt, and charges will proceed according to Thai traffic law. A tragic reminder that one moment of impatience can destroy lives, and that reckless driving continues to plague the roads of Sri Racha. Later that same morning, a very different mission unfolded in Phanat Nikhom. After growing complaints from villagers, the governor of Chonburi, Mr. Naris Niramaiwang, ordered an urgent inspection of a factory accused of releasing wastewater into a public canal. At 11 a.m., under the governor's command, District Chief Miss Arunrat Pumcharen dispatched Miss Nicha Taiwioskirati to lead a joint inspection team. Officials from the Provincial Industry Office, the Namatum Sub-District Administration, and community representatives joined the operation. Residents had long complained that a local box manufacturing plant was dumping untreated water into nearby waterways, causing foul odors and affecting local farms. When inspectors arrived, they confirmed the discharge pipe was actively releasing murky wastewater. The company was ordered on the spot to seal the pipe and clean the treatment pond area immediately. Samples were collected for laboratory analysis, and a follow-up visit was scheduled for November 3rd to ensure compliance. Officials promised transparency and strict enforcement against any future violations. Local villagers, some of whom had lived with the smell for months, expressed relief. They thanked authorities for taking swift action to protect both the environment and public health. Governor Naris later emphasized that Chonburi will hold every industrial operator accountable because clean water, he said, is not a privilege, it's a right. While officials work to protect the environment, students in Pattaya were celebrating unity through sport. At Pattaya Demonstration Secondary School, also known as City School 11, laughter and cheers filled the domed sports arena for the opening of the 14th Ratchaphruek Games. Deputy Mayor Manoj Nangyai presided over the colorful ceremony, welcomed by Director Sornchai Kemkang, teachers, and students. The games held annually aim to promote good health, discipline, and teamwork, while steering young people away from harmful habits. Student Committee President Anakim Klinkesorn explained that the event helps students channel their free time into positive, active lifestyles. This year's competitions include futsal, volleyball, sepak takraw, swimming, table tennis, 3x3 basketball, athletics, badminton, and even esports. The students compete under 4 house colors: blue, green, purple, and pink, each one chanting proudly for their teams. The Ratchaphruek Games 2025 will run until early November, inspiring friendship and school spirit that reach beyond the field. Deputy Mayor Manoj Nongyai praised the initiative, saying sports nurture discipline, respect, and unity, values that every community needs to grow stronger together. But while some gathered to celebrate, others were witnessing one of Pattaya's most dramatic police operations this month. At 1:30 p.m. on October 31st, over 40 officers from multiple agencies swarmed 2 townhouses along Huayai Road. Inside, they uncovered a drug setup so elaborate that even veteran investigators were stunned. The raid followed the arrest of Chinese nationals earlier in the week, accused of producing ketamine-laced vape cartridges, known locally as Pot K. Their confessions led police straight to this hidden site. When officers burst through the doors, they found 2 Chinese men and a Vietnamese woman surrounded by bags of powder, bowls filled with ketamine, and nearly half a kilogram of crystal meth. Drug-soaked vape devices and other paraphernalia were scattered across the table. One man, Mr. Kai Yu Lin, 38, admitted that the drugs were his, claiming they were only for personal use. His companions, Mr. Chanhan Shun Xing and Miss Nguyen T. Truk Lee, insisted they knew nothing about the stash. Meanwhile, in the adjoining house, another suspect was caught red-handed trying to destroy evidence. Mr. Swangshi Jian, 46, a Malaysian Chinese national, was seen pouring 2 jars of chemicals down a toilet as police stormed inside. He told officers his boss had ordered him to do so if authorities ever appeared. Investigators believed the houses functioned as a ketamine production lab, with imported chemical equipment, sodium and methanol containers, and dozens of clear plastic bags ready for distribution. Mr. Jian claimed he was merely guarding the property for a Taiwanese employer starting a chemical business. Police are not convinced. Regional Commander Pol Lieutenant General Chachai Surachetpong praised the coordination among Pattaya's multiple police divisions, vowing continued crackdowns on foreign criminal networks operating across Banglamung District. As evidence continues to mount, authorities are confident the arrests will lead them higher up the chain to the financiers and chemists behind Thailand's growing synthetic drug trade. From traffic chaos in Sri Racha to environmental protection in Phanat Nikhom, to student spirit in Pattaya, and major drug busts in Huayai, Chonburi Province once again proves that every day brings both challenge and change. These stories remind us of courage, responsibility, and the constant effort to build a safer, cleaner, and stronger community. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more real stories, real people, and real moments, only here on Pattaya Info News.